All right, good morning, boys. What's up? It's your boy Juan back with another trade recap. Here's how I made $3,000 trading the Nasdaq this morning across all my accounts. As you guys can see right here, 1,000 per account. Don't know why my Traderify did not copy trade. Should have been $4,000. I got 1,000 and 980 here, right? Late fill here, but don't know honestly why my Traderify did not get filled. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But yes, boys, $3,000 per account, 4 accounts, well, 3 accounts for today. Good day. I took one single trade, longs right here at around 941. Okay, without further ado, let me give you guys a trade breakdown into what I saw and why I took longs. Okay, guys, if we go into the 1 hour time frame, coming into market open, I had a bearish bias. Okay, yes, I had a bearish bias and I still long. Why? Because I am reacting to price. Some days you have to be reactive. You can't just marry a bias, right? You can sure have a bias coming into market open, right? But always be reactive to know that price can do whatever the fuck it wants to do, right? You're not a market maker. You can be bearish, but if price wants to pump 100 fucking points, you have to react to it, okay? And flow collectively with the group in the exchange, like Mark Douglas once said. All right, fellas, let's go on the replay button and show you guys why I longed, what I saw, and how price was looking pre-market. Okay, this is the 1 minute time frame, right? On the 5 minute, we had already, and on the 5 minute and the 1 hour, we had already bearish gaps. Okay, right here on the 1 hour, we had a bearish gap right here, right? On the 15 minute, we had a bearish gap right here, 15 minute bearish gap. On the 5 minute, we had a couple bearish gaps right here, as you guys can see right here. One, tiny one right here, two, another one right here, right? We're literally trending to the downside, right? So far, right? So far. Pre-market, right? We were trading to the downside, and I saw nothing bullish about this. Okay, but here is what ended up pretty much happening. Okay, market opens at 9:30. I'll put 9:28 right here. Right, we're bearish. We have a bunch of bearish gaps stacked on top of each other. Let's look at the session indicators. We did sweep Asia lows, right? We did sweep Asia lows pre-market, these near PM lows as well as Asia lows. We did sweep Asia lows pre-market, right? So I could expect a reversal in price, but I still had a bearish bias coming in, right? I guess I said, okay, I'm bearish towards these lows right here, right? We still have this liquidity here to target, right? We still have these sell side right here. See, Asia lows did indeed get swept, right? Indeed, probably what causes nasty reversal. We did sweep Asia lows pre-market, so I was open to shorting, but also open to longing if price just reverses entirely, right? And we had these near lows from last week, right? So we still have sell side here. I was open to target it depending on how price opened, right? So here is how price actually ended up playing out, right? This is 927. Market is gonna open it at any second, right? This is my POV. So there, price opens, right? And we immediately trade higher. Immediately trade higher. We ended up putting this New York opening low, and price just trades higher, right? We do have a 5 minute bearish gap here. We had a lot of bearish gaps that I wanted price to maybe tap and reject so I can target these low, but that's not entirely at all what happened. Okay, price just rallies to the upside, rallies to the upside here. We'll get a 1 minute retrace, and here's when things get interesting. Okay, we inverted already a bunch of PD arrays. We inverted this 5 minute gap. We inverted all these bearish gaps right here that we have. Three bearish gaps on top of each other. We just displace and run through them. So I'm like, okay, I'm low key not bearish for the day anymore. I'm gonna objectively see if I can catch some longs towards what draws on liquidity could I target that have not gotten taken. Right here, as you guys can see, London highs had not been taken yet. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention to London highs. Most definitely. I'll mark them out and I'm waiting. Right? I'm still waiting for price to paint the picture. Here is when I actually entered on longs. Okay, we had a 2 minute gap right here, right? Price retraces back into this 2 minute gap, or this 1 minute gap, whatever you want to call it. And here's when things get interesting. Okay, I wait for this retracement. Here is when price is literally at the time of this trade inside a 1 hour bearish gap. So if we're gonna reject, we should reject entirely from here, right? We should reject. Fucking fuck my shit up. We should reject, guys. We should reject entirely from here, right? We should reject entirely from here, from this point of price, immediately, right? We do have this 2 minute gap. I want to see if price is going to tap into here, completely invert this, and reverse all the way down to these New York opening lows, or price is going to tap into this 2 minute and then continue rallying to the upside, inverting this hourly gap and potentially sweeping London highs. Okay, I wait. Price taps at 1 minute, and here is when I enter on longs right here. Literally at this displacement up for a beautiful continuation. This already, I'm no longer looking at shorts. I'm no longer paying attention to this low. I'm already looking at, okay, I'm getting displacement, I'm getting retracement, I have a safe entry, and I have these draws on liquidity have not gotten taken. I obviously did not hold to London highs. That would have been 100 points. I held all the way to, for honestly, I call like a one. Yeah, I call like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4 RR right here. I just targeted this fair value gap right here, this imbalance right here, and as you guys can see, this is how the play ran and how the play won. Literally, he might take profit in just a minute, okay, and got the fucking job done, boys. Continuation towards the next draw on liquidity, waiting for a retracement, having a safe entry, and having conviction into the draw on liquidity. Perfect fucking close as well. Okay, I knew London highs could get edged. I'm not really looking at ES and what ES is doing. ES, for all I fucking know, could have swept these highs in the reverse. I should be looking at ES, but I just sometimes don't. I only look at ES when I really don't know what NQ is doing, and I really need, like, some sort of guidance, right? But if I just CPA and I just stick to what I'm looking at, and I can see my setup being presented, I can see a continuation being presented, I can see a clear A plus draw on liquidity and a clear, nice, safe entry, I'm going to take it. That's simple, okay? We got the retracement right here, retrace back into this 2 minute gap. We don't get any inversions from here. We still have London highs that have not gotten taken, and we still have this unfulfilled 1 hour gap. I think it was a 4 hour gap, actually. Yeah, bro, fucking whole 4 hour gap. Look, you'll see it here. That's actually what I was targeting because I didn't want to target all the way to London High. So I targeted this 4 hour gap and closed at 60 points right here for a 1 to 3 RR. Okay. Beautiful trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Placed my stop loss. I had it at 32 points, but I was trading like aggressively. As price kept displaying up, I was just trading and trading and trading and ended up just catching, a good trade, honestly. Good continuation trade, 62 points, $1,000 per account. I'll take that. I'll take that, boys. I'll take that. Here is the P&L. 3 bandos in the day. Took these longs. Can't complain at that, boys. Let's get these evals passed. It's the first win I cashed on my Lucids. Fresh new Lucid accounts. And yeah, boys. Great fucking day. Honestly, I can't complain. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. I don't like how what price is doing now. Whoa. We just now swept London highs. Definitely had the right bias in the day. Most definitely. But whatever, boys. Good day. Good Friday. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.